You can't sustain social media pressure, but you're so good at looting everything that is available. Shame on you. Yeah, shame on you.
In other news, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has decried what it is calling organized cyber attacks by a few social media influencers seeking to delegitimize government initiatives, discourage high-level visits, and decampaign Kenya's candidates in international and regional positions. The ministry has indicated that the cyber activities, most of which the government believes are AI-generated deepfakes and auto-generated emails, are being sent to foreign capitals. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has also sought to reassure Kenya's partners that it is doing everything to address these challenges. The ministry has announced the development of a technology responsibility charter aimed at promoting accountability and ethics on the digital space. The government has cited the measures taken to address public concerns, including the establishment of a broad-based government, withdrawal of the contested finance bill of 2024, and the efforts to expand the civic space to the multi-stakeholder forum on open government. The ministry has assured diplomatic missions, UN agencies and international organizations of its willingness to discuss any arising concerns and that it remains open to fostering constructive dialogue and adhering to constitutional as well as international obligations.
This is very important. Well, now the government is getting serious with social media. They have said they are going to contact social media companies to control social media usage against abuse. That is Facebook, TikTok, X, and all the rest. I don't know whether Elon Musk will agree, because the reason Elon Musk bought X is to remove the control of governments over X postings. And since he bought it, X has been free to use. Free speech, it is X. 2, he says that they are saying that they are going to approach telecommunication companies, and this is now the key. This is where Elon Musk satellite will work well, because we will all leave Safaricom and every other network. If they are going to censor our comments or our videos, we will leave. But they're insisting that they will have to work with the telecommunication companies like Safaricom, Airtel, and others to sanction and to control how social media is used. Wanakukatia internet ukipost kitu mbaya. I'm just guessing. I don't know how they are going to control it. However, they are saying they are bringing another law, another policy, to effectuate or to make the act that is Computer Misuse Act operational. It is okay, no problem. But when people are against you, it doesn't matter which means you use to try to silence them. You cannot silence the people. It is the most difficult thing. People will find a way to talk. Other applications will work. We will learn how to use internet. I can tell you, these things will flow. Remember, it is the people who are taking the information around. They can use any form of communication to pass this information. Emails will still continue working, and WhatsApp will continue working, Telegram will continue working, and many other platforms will continue working. That is not the answer. Did I say answer? That's not the answer. The answer is listen to the people, change what you're doing, and implement the process, the promises you gave us. Implement the development that you promised. That's what Kenyans are looking for. But they will still continue to talk. Anyway, that is it.
Social media was here way before you were here, Murkomen. Raymond Omolo has also entered this chat. Should have a physical office. Excuse you, you put yourself on X. That's your boss. You see what you're trying to do. You don't like the fact that this generation is not stupid. It bothers you. This is not the generation where you just feed them everything that's on TV and they'd be like, TV imesema. This is a generation where people are willing to sit down and think, why does this person have to say this? This is a generation where people can come collectively and look at something objectively and make decisions, something you people have failed to do. You have failed to do that for this country. Whether it is SHA, whether it was whatever decision you are making with JKI, you have failed. You have consistently failed in whatever docket you have sat in, Murkomen. Nothing. Zero. You can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Take your phone and uninstall X. Uhuru simply hapa kuna hit nyingi, mimi nimejitoa. He did not come and start saying that, oh, the owner of Twitter must make sure he has a physical office because you want to control narratives. Because you want to control the upcoming elections. You people have single-handedly destroyed your own image in the international community. Even in terms of abductions, the faces have been revealed. The whole world knows. The whole of Africa, East Africa knows who is behind what, and you don't like it. And so, rather than take responsibility, you take it out on the young people. Oh yeah, I forget, democracy is about finding somebody to blame. And because you cannot point the finger at yourselves, you're coming down at the young people. Oh, hey, muko hapo mnapigana na watoto. That's because younger people are mentally awake and do not just take politicians for their word. Because that's what things that are more important, like healthcare. Hamjali. You want to go and sit down and discuss how to regulate social media? Wazee, old people, because their egos are hurt, fragile egos, specks of dust. Oh, get over yourselves.
Nominated Senator Gloria Orwoba is calling for the suspension of social media platforms, TikTok and Twitter, known as X. She argues that these platforms spread a significant amount of misinformation and cites Brazil's recent ban on Twitter as an example. However, her proposal has faced a major backlash from many Kenyans who rely on these platforms for mobilization and information sharing. For many, Twitter and TikTok are essential tools for staying updated on current events and trends. Now, despite the pushback, Senator Orwoba remains firm in her stance, insisting that a regulation or a ban on these apps is necessary. What do you think about this controversial proposal?
Guys, wacha nicheke. Juu nimeona hii, nimesoma hii barua ya Foreign Affairs, nikacheka. But wacha tucheke pamoja kwa sababu the Foreign Affairs wameanza kujitetea. Yani government of Kenya imeanza kujitetea. Na nimekuja kurealize this online defense force, it is real. Kenya Online Defense Force, it is real. Na ni strong and it is powerful. Kwa sababu I think this issue ya huyu king and queen to visit Kenya, they were to visit on March. Alafu Kenya ikatuma ma message and emails wakisema don't come, you may interfere na stories sijui za ICC and what have you, so don't come to Kenya. Na ikakuwa real. Actually ilienda mpaka kwa TV and it was announced in TV uko kwao na hiyo lugha ya kikwao. And now it's like now the Foreign Affairs wa Kenya wakaona it's real, so they had to write a letter, this one to defend. Mara anasema these are just few activists and few Gen Zs hapa na pale and the cyber attack. Manzi nimeona venye wamejitetea, I'm like, now it's real. Online Defense Force. Yani wanatetea Kenya. Yani it's like sasa hawatambui. Now it's government versus the ghost worker in the internet. Online. Manzi, hongera guys. Hongera. Kenya. I love Kenya. Kenya is my home. Guys. Hii mambo ya digital imelemea gava kabisa, mpaka gava imeamua sasa afadhali iende physical. PS Omolo have decided that all the social media operating in Kenya should have physical office in Kenya. Gava inashindwa, kwani watu ni maghost wako kwa internet. Mara Murkomen anawon is an interior, anawon anasema nyi mtakiona, na bado anakiona tu, anajipata ndani ya coffee na mawatch. Leo Museveni akawon the other day alijipata ndani, oi mama yao wa Tanzania akajipata pia ndani. Yani whoever anakuja across Kenya, ukaekai ni kama utubambi, unajipata ndani. Now gava ikadecide lazima tuende physical. Mpaka history zote za abduction walikuwa wanashika watu ili wamalize hii story, ikakuwa worse. Sasa wanashindwa, are these ghost worker in the internet? And the only way tuweze kuwa reach, wacha tutafute physical office. but mtakipata. These people are more educated and these people are step ahead. Hata mkipata hizo ofisi kwanza itakuwa worse, but jaribuni, try all your best.
This is what has been trending in Kenya. The government has directed all social media companies operating in Kenya to establish a physical presence. In short, wanasema X, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram na social media gani ingine, na hizo zingine zote zikuwe na ofisi in Nairobi. And talking of social media, TikTok is still getting banned in the United States this Sunday, yes, date 19 of January. And a couple of people wanataka kubuy TikTok, including Mr. Beast and Elon Musk.
I just got out of a meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer ready for you. We want to buy the platform.
Will TikTok be banned? Ama will Donald Trump save it? Americans have decided to shift from TikTok to an app called Rednote. It's a Chinese app, like a literal Chinese app. Hadi mimi mwenyewe nishaunda account yangu pale hivyo. Niko na 10 followers. Yeah, so go ahead and follow me on Rednote. You to search aje because vitu zimeandikwa in Chinese. But anyways, you'll figure it out.
Let me tell you something about Americans. These people are crazy. Their government is doing all possible to ban TikTok in America. And remember, TikTok employs hundreds, if not millions of Americans. They earn through TikTok. We have seen businesses growing literally because of TikTok. And now their government want to ban TikTok. So on 19th of this month, there is possibility that TikTok will go down in America if the Supreme Court won't save TikTok from going down. Although I heard that there is a senator who is proposing they extend the ban to 240 days, which I believe is also a possibility. But then now the crazy part of this story is that Americans have decided, instead of going to Facebook or YouTube, where their government is directing them to join, or they want them to support their local companies, that is YouTube, maybe Facebook and the likes, they have done different. They have literally ignored all that and they have decided to go for Rednote. Rednote is purely Chinese company, that is Chinese form of TikTok. They are downloading it in millions. They don't want to join their own companies because they know what happened with those companies. They are everything there is suppressed. So they don't want that. They want to join Rednote, which is purely a Chinese company. So I don't know, but let us see how things will unfold on this. American soon watafanya Rednote to be very famous, considering that on Sunday kuna probability ambayo iko juu sana kuwa TikTok inaweza kuwa banned on the yard. So they have opted kuonyesha serikali yao that China's apps or social medias, they are more favorable, they are more good, they are very understanding kuliko the Americans app. So all of them wamekibia kitu inaitwa Rednote. Wengi wanasema lakini hata hapa Kenya that wameshindwa kulogin Rednote. Rednote kulogin ni rahisi sana. You just download. Ukidownload pale wakati wa kuweka video, wakati unasema post inakwambia you login. Inakwambia uweke namba yako ya simu. Ukishaweka namba yako ya simu, unafinya verify. Hiyo code watu wengi haikuji kwa message. Ukigojea utagojea siku haikuji. So what happened? Ile namba unaweka pale iwe verification code ukiwa Kenya, lazima ikue na WhatsApp. So Rednote itatuma hiyo text kwa WhatsApp. Ikishatuma kwa WhatsApp, weka hiyo code wamekutumia hapo and automatically you become member wa Rednote na uanze kupost video zako. Na pia content creator kuwa watu wale wanaingiaga hizi apps wakuwa wa kwanza, they are always lucky. They are the one ambao wanakulaga the fruit of this app. So if you are there and you want to join that, hivyo ndivyo the simple steps za nini. Then ukifungua hivi utakuta imejaa Chinese. Don't worry. After algorithms zimestudy wewe ni mtu wa Kiingereza, zitaanza kukuletea video ambazo ni za Kiingereza. It is as simple as that.
Nilikuwa nadhani story ya kutuma emails kwa King wa Netherlands haikuwa serious hivyo sana until nikaona umefika kwa news zao bana. Wa Kenya jo. Yaani mmetoka Kenya, mshafika Netherlands. Ni nini hamwezi fanya manze? Yaani mmekataa kabisa tu, amtaki hiyo King akuje hapa Kenya, si ndio? Mimi nimekubali. Mimi si kwangi mtu wa kuwatch news bana, but mmefanya mpaka nikawatch leo alaijo. Hata kama sielewi Kidutch but mimi na watch tu. Yaani mmefanya King akadeclare state of emergency bana. Yaani ilikuwa kama crisis. Akaona hapa hivi siezani bana, acha nifikishe story kwa news. Ogopa wa Kenya jo.
President tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na wananchi hawa they will punish you, na hata ukiwa na pesa watakutoa nje.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Wacha nitumi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject Finance Bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List ya reject.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Mungu yetu itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now the next election, yes. Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation, yes, they use their might because they didn't vote. The largest vote in the last election.
You like me, why them a fight me, fight me. You like me, chewing a bone, a bite it. You like me, chewing a bite it. Don't like, power and you. When you touch them, when you touch them, even if we post them. When you touch them, you find not touch them. When you touch them, what you have and I shoot them. In farm, I say you bust them.